Good evening. There we go. My name is Justin Garrity. I'm the Director of Recovery Services here at the Men's Campus. I'm also Silver Chip number 676. Are there any other Silver Chippers here tonight? Yeah. Are there anyone? Is anyone else in recovery here tonight that might not be a Silver Chipper? Are there any folks that drive participants to meetings? Yeah. Without that, it's very tough for us to build positive networks if we're not getting those rides. And we really appreciate people that are giving rides to people to meetings. Does anyone have more than 2 weeks sober today? Does anyone have less than a week sober? The one thing we are asking our alumni to do, or former participants, it doesn't matter, but is to fill out W-2 and property tax surveys. Markel, why do we fill out these property tax surveys? Let's stand up.
We fill out W-2 and property tax survey just to show how the alumni are giving back to the community, and how far we came, and how many alumni are employed at this moment. All you guys out there. Thank you very much.
It's a great way to show the county and other funders, hey, you know, for me, I was living out of a car, I didn't have a job, I wasn't paying taxes. So now when we graduate, we're in recovery, even if we don't graduate, but we're in recovery and we're paying property taxes, it's very helpful for us to show we've improved the lives of folks in the community. So we have these property taxes surveys, they're out front. We also have a QR code that you can scan, and Jason Sexton has sent out a link to all alumni. So please fill those out. I did say I was going to do one thing tonight that's a little out of the ordinary. We're going to come up here and talk about how we got sober and the value of getting this sober chip. But we also always want to know why. And one thing I think the most important why that we have is reuniting with children. So if you have a baby or a child and you would like to Simba that child, to hold the child up like this. No, I don't know. I figured I'd go for it. Yeah. Get the lion sleeps tonight. Anyway, up here. There we go. Yeah. Well, congratulations, guys. It's a really big night. Really proud of y'all. Really powerful stories here. Congratulations again. And with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Hubbard.
Okay, Hubbard.
We got a packed house tonight. Also, guys, ladies, babies, we welcome all of you to our silver chip ceremony tonight. It's an opportunity for us to celebrate. Frankly, at least when I went through, it was for me to celebrate finishing something, because a lot of us in our diseases, we leave everything unfinished. And so it's a big step, and it's something to be very proud of, because this is not an easy program to come through. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work. And these guys that are up here tonight have really worked hard. A few of them on my last nerve, but you know, it's so to kind of get things rolling. Let me talk about our first silver chipper tonight, Mr. Thomas Keene, also known fondly as Tomo.
Okay.
Now, Tomo was here for 379 days. He went to 523 recovery meetings. Okay, now during that time, we do things where it's a peer run program, so we point each other out for behaviors. So Tomo had 5 PJPs, which is poor job performance. 4, not following guidelines, bad attitude 2 times, shocker, you know. Overstepping twice, also shocker. Procrastination twice, unapproachable, self-will, not tour ready, doing nothing because he was sitting in the TV lounge, and unattended property. Now, the ENOPS, which is the exact nature of the problem, were ego, sloth, ego, pride, entitlement, ego, self-will, anger, perfectionism, ego, fear, and of course, ego. Now, some of the help he received, 1,000 words on the kitchen will survive without meat. Okay. Meet and greet the trudgers, trudge downtown with them, and eat at the soup kitchen with them. Okay. And Tomo received the most powerful help I've ever heard. Copy the names from the photos of the men on the wall in detox. That's powerful. So Tomo was a peer mentor. And so I give you Mr. Thomas King, Silver Chipper, 1,060.
Oh, I made it. Really, I have this place to thank. You know, if I didn't listen to what they wanted me to do, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be here in front of you. I'd still probably be in detox or out on the street. And you know, if you do what this place asks of you, you will get exactly what they tell you will, a brand new life. And that's what it is. So thank you guys.
All right, our next silver chipper for the evening is Mr. Kerry Harrison, also known as CJ. CJ was here for 397 days and had 437 recovery meetings. He was pointed out 5 times for poor job performance, not following guidelines 5 times, broken commitment twice, entitlement, and procrastination. And his ENOPS were self-will, sloth, fear, selfishness, R&J, which is rationalization and justification, and people pleasing. So his help was 7 days to move his bed to the shelter. 500 words on each ENOP, 1,000 words on it. If it stays in the past, I can't go into the future. And apology letters and 1 week's property restriction. CJ was also a peer mentor, and it was a joy having him in there. I give you Silver Chipper 1,061.
I know the people too. I'm CJ, I'm an alcoholic, man. I just want to I'm thankful for this program, man, because I didn't know what I was about to do with my life, but this program helped me get my head right, helped me get my body right, and just keep it right. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Grateful for that, man, and for everybody that's here in the program, met ones, met twos, CTRs, man. Just take your time. I mean, you don't need to rush because ain't nothing out there on them streets. So, we already know what's out there. Just stay here, stay around positive people, man. And keep a tight circle. Thank y'all.
All right. Our next silver chipper, Mr. Corey Bullock.
Come on, Corey.
Now, Corey is a little bit of an enigma in that he was here 263 days and attended 315 recovery meetings. And during that time, somehow or another, he was managed to not get pointed out. And and not held accountable. So, but what I can say for him is, we have a term here called, flying under the radar. I won't say that he did that, but I am pretty sure he wore camouflage most of the time. So, he was here a total of 8 3/4 months. He got here, he knew exactly what he needed, and that was sobriety. And so he spent every day he was here working towards that, one day at a time. And so, Mr. Bullock, I congratulate you. You are Silver Chipper 1062.
Yes, Lord.
There's a lot of people in. I'm grateful, thankful. And this place didn't do your next start, like, you focus and stay determined on the sobriety. So salute all y'all, my brothers, my forever brothers. Thank y'all.
Well, I would be remiss if I let the opportunity go past to talk about giving back. So what we're going to discuss is the Change Maker program. I'm a change maker. There's a lot of people in this room that are change makers, and it's an opportunity for us to give back on a daily basis. And it's easy. You just sign up, comes right out of your check, and you never notice it. Now, it does cost $55 a day for an individual to be here. So, and I don't know if you've been hearing some of the length of time some of these guys have been here. And so they currently owe us a lot of money. So if y'all could go ahead and sign up, and we'll get caught up in that a little bit later. Just see me afterwards.
All right,
So the next gentleman up, Mr. Anthony Conrad.
Come on.
Anthony was here for 327 days. Y'all couldn't figure the math. And attended 432 recovery meetings. Now, during that time, he was sent back for holding on to bags for somebody that was on overnight, which ends up in what? Overnight, that's right. Yeah, but Anthony wanted recovery, so he didn't give up. He didn't use it as an excuse to get back out there, because frankly, there's nothing out there that's any good for you. After that, he realized that I better pay attention to what I'm doing. So he was only held accountable for 2 PJPs, poor job performances, 2 not following guidelines. His ENOPs were sloth and self-will. He said focus, but that's really just self-will. And his help was to meet and greet the trudgers for 2 weeks. Every day for 2 weeks, get out there. And then get to know 5 people in the shelter, because he liked to hang out in the kitchen a lot. Yeah. So he did spend a long time in there, and he spent a lot of time working on building relationships. And so I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce Anthony Conrad, Silver Chipper, number 1063.
Hi. Hi. Those are good people back there. All right, anyways, you said 3 minutes, right? So I'll try to keep it a little bit quicker than that. I was not prepared for any kind of speech or anything, but I just might show a little bit of gratitude for this place. Now, when I walked in here, I didn't want to be here, just like anybody else that's new here. It's definitely a change being held accountable for your actions and stuff. But this place gave me a chance to sit down and really get to know myself and figure out the reasons why I did what I did. I've met some people in here that are gonna be lifelong friends. A lot of them. I mean, there's one, my best friend, I didn't even like when I first came in here. You know, but you know, HG gave me a lot. HG gave me those 12 steps. HG gave me a life of a little bit of hope, you know, at first, but then later on down the road, man, it really the 12 steps really do it for me. Those meetings were everything. HT just gave me the place to be able to go out there and do that. I didn't have no bills, nothing to worry about, but my sobriety. You know, the best thing that this place has taught me is that kind of get outside yourself, do things that are uncomfortable, and you see a lot of growth in that. But I'm just going to end there right now. Thank you.
Our next silver tipper for the evening is his friend, Robert Jigley. Robert was here for 380 days and attended 433 meetings. Now, Robert also, in his commitment to recovery, helped start a few meetings here.
Yes, sir.
And got them up, got them going, and they're still going strong. When Robert first got here, he liked to kind of bend the rules a little bit, and he ended up going on the overnight because he had a phone. Oh, yeah, which is a big no-no. So, but he walked through it, well, trudged through it, but and so in that time, some of the help he was given was the only relationship I need to work on is with my higher power. And why the guidelines apply to me. Not shocked by that one. But Robert spent time also in his commitment with rapid responders, which is a program we have here where guys go out into the community.
Yes, sir.
To serve and help those individuals that just aren't quite ready yet to come in. So I give you Robert Figley, silver tip number 1064.
I love you. Not anymore. I don't really have much of a speech neither. I'm kind of nervous. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for this. Kind of like a lot of people that come up here and say the same thing about is the only thing they ever finished in their life. This is literally the only thing I've ever saw all the way through and finished this. The one thing that I got from this place is to just sit down, remain teachable, let somebody else think for me. I've seen a lot of people come and go through this program. As many times as I wanted to leave, I know what I needed and what I was willing to do for my recovery. Because I couldn't live the way I was living anymore. I was done. If you're here, you're thinking about leaving, get out and help somebody, get outside of yourself. If you're mandated here and you're just doing time, take that time. You're going to be here anyway. Take that time to work on yourself. If not, there's 1,000 other people that really want it out there that you're taking up a bed space for them. Yeah. You know, I hate to be that way, but that's just the way I am. Somebody is getting high right now at this very moment. Somebody just died right now from this disease, and somebody just found out there's a solution right now. Okay. Right, that's all I got.
Right, our next silver tipper for the evening is Mr. Kevin Rollins. I don't know if y'all can tell there. Kevin was here for 357 days. He attended 410 meetings. Yeah, he was a little shocked when they took the picture. During his time here, he was held accountable for not following guidelines 7 times. Had 1 poor job performance and an overstepping. The exact nature of the problem for him was self-will, sloth, and again, people pleasing. His health, 30 minutes a day in the meditation garden, a yes ban for a week where he couldn't tell anybody yes, because he loved to tell people, I'll step up for you, instead of working on himself. Facilitate 3 p.m. classes, 1,000 words, and I love this one. Would the real Kevin please stand up? 1,000 words on how can we get in if you push us out? And a page on I am a better man than I think. So Kevin spent his commitment with Enterprise, which they travel around the county, picking up furniture, working, helping out, bringing stuff to our thrift store. And so with that, I give you Kevin Rollins. Yeah. Yes,
Looking for Don. I don't know if he's in here or not. I did it. So with that, I'd like to thank my grandfather, my sister, my new brother Anthony, my little brother Daryl, and everyone who stood by me in this journey. Anthony and Robert put my bed when I was in CTR2 in the shower in their bedroom. I told them I was going to tell on them, so I did. So, time to give me John about that today.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, Anthony and Robert, if y'all can see me afterwards. Well, our next silver chipper is Mr. Stephen Kaiser, also known as Joey. Joey started his journey here in 2016. It was a short journey at that moment, but he kept after it and he came back. Come on. Yes. And so he spent a total of 412 days here and has 531 recovery meetings while he was here. Now, he was held accountable and pointed out for 2 not following guidelines, poor job performance, people pleasing. People pleasing seems to be a trend in this group. His exact nature of the problem was sloth, fear, self-will, and procrastination, which is something we as addicts and alcoholics seem to do a lot of. His health was 1 day trudge downtown with the Mets and attend classes with them. 500 words on everybody doesn't have my best interest in mind. 1,000 words on what will happen if I forget where I come from. And then he had to go and sit in detox and interview 7 different men, which is tough because it takes you right back where you started from. Joey was a peer mentor and is now part of our staff. Thank you. 1,060.
Oh, that's a lot of people here. Oh, all right, so I didn't think anything during this speech. First, I want to thank the staff and this place for being here, because that guy that walked that right there, y'all see there, was lost. I mean, like literally, I didn't know where I was at, and I found somehow I ended up here. And from the time I started my journey in detox, I seen the magic that was here. I think second day here, I was part of a silver chip ceremony, and I seen the magic here in here, and felt it and wanted it, but I didn't want it bad enough at that moment. Took a couple times, you know, coming back and leaving out a lot more pain, and I just want to thank the staff, you know, that, not myself, everybody else for being here. And it gave me the gift of time to work on myself. We as addicts are defiant and hard-headed, and you know, we're just stubborn people, you know. We want to do things our way. When I finally was able to see that my way didn't help me out any, or doing things my way didn't help me out any, and sit still and take the gift of time to work on myself, and let somebody else do the things for me. Let somebody guide you. This place will show you guidance. It will give you the tools needed to take out into the world, to be the person that my mom always told me that I could be. And that's the biggest gift, is that I'm able to stand up here and show her what she always told and believed in me, you know, the person and the man that I could be. So thank you, Mom. You know, you're a big part in the person. The friends, you know, the family that you build while you're here.
Yes, sir.
Is just great. I've got a group of friends that, you know, seen something in me that I didn't see in myself, and told me that, you know, and I didn't believe it. And when I finally started believing it, and now I'm on staff, team No Sleep. And I got a team. I got an arson behind me, you know, that's there for anything that I need. So thank you guys.
Man, I tell you right now, these speeches y'all giving up here are really get me. I'll tell you, I don't know if you're really amazing, but it definitely sounds good. I'm telling you, y'all doing some good stuff, man. My name is Will Dickens. I'm the planning room coordinator, silver chipper number 133. Time 2002. By the grace of God, I've been clean over 21 years. You're making good time, so I'm gonna try not to be the one that mess the time up. But this next guy coming up, he may mess up the time. Next guy we're gonna be recognizing is Mr. Marcus Payton. Attitudes and behaviors is just a symbol of the problem. Here's a prime example right here. I had 10 poor job performances, 5 not following guidelines, dishonesty, not following the process. A DCC against him has been sent back more times than I don't know. Enoch is anger, fear, procrastination, self-will, talk. He was voted in the overnight 2 times. He had to copy the first 164 pages of the big book. He had a writing on how can I help if I can't accept it. 1,000 words on accountability is not an attack. 1,000 words on pause when agitated. 1,000 words on why my anger shouldn't define me. And I knew we was working with time, so I just stopped right. So Marcus was here. I hope you are. Over here 760 days and attended over 600 meetings. Please help me welcome Silver Chip alumni number 10.
One thing I like to say, I like to thank God, my family, my mom, my sister, my coworkers over here. They said I had 3 minutes, so I'm gonna break it down. I got my shield. If I can't get it, I'll push your lip. It's okay. No deposit thing. Send it back 7 times. I did it. I did it. I didn't cry. God, you know. It was killing me. Everybody. Yes, King. Let's go. That's what it's all about, man. The next new alumni we're gonna be working is Mr. Thurman Holland. So Thurman coming in, I think what we call it, I don't know. We call it kind of flying under the radar or low key, but he only got help from his peers twice. I just figured out, but it's not following the guidelines and a bad attitude. And he was given a verbal roster check, write 5 positive affirmations for himself for 2 weeks. They was doing some copy page 417 out of the big book with what is about acceptance. Read The Man Who Mastered Fear and meet with one of the staff members to go over some other issues. So I'm not gonna bring that up. But anyway, he was here over 355 days and attended over 340 meetings. Please help me welcome. Up this way. It feels good talking with crowd. I would like to first thank God. Thank the age people for what they did for me. Having changed my life. I would like to make a shout out to full friends of mine, Timothy Newsom, Avis Home. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. They made me stay here, you know. I'm glad they did. Okay. So I want to shout out my family. They go 2 hours to see me for this 2 minutes. I would like to make a shout out to my boss over there, Cuban made time to come see me. One thing, people didn't care what I did, they didn't want to be around me too much. But the day I got free, I want to spend time with them. Appreciate it. Thank you. So it's always people here that, all the guys are good guys. So you meet guys here through this program that someday as staff members, you know, you may be feeling a little down because sometimes I think we do so much around here, they forget about staff, participants do, and just don't know sometimes staff struggle too. This next guy I'm gonna be introducing, I feel a bond with that brother because he have came in the office and talked to me on some days when I wasn't happy. Come on. And I just want to send a special thank you to that. But a lot of y'all do that, but it was just something about this guy. And he was a peer mentor. He was, I think he got sent back one time because he was in Met 2 and he decided he wanted to drive. So you're not allowed to drive in that part of the program. So I'm gonna just say, he was here 325 days, attended over 300 meetings. Please help me welcome Silver Chip alumni number 1070, Mr. William Soprano. First and foremost, man, I gotta say, I got to give my gratitude and the most sincere thank you to my higher power.
Yes, sir.
Which I recognize as God. This journey for me started, wow.
when I was sitting at a hospital bed and, my disease took me to a place where I thought I was invincible. And I'm sitting in a hospital bed with a fractured face, needed to get operated on, couldn't breathe. And I remember in that time, I was reaching out to my family and I called my sister. And she said, brother, sometimes you gotta run for your life. And I did. And I ran here. Healing Transitions gave me an opportunity to realign myself. Realign myself spiritually. Realign myself with that higher power that I know is God. And, you know, the best help that I got during my time there was standing in front of those classes and facilitating. In front of the Met ones and the Met twos.
Yes, sir.
And working with the guys I work with in the planning room. You guys taught me a lot about myself. I learned a lot about you. Because this place is so special. That the lessons you learn is from the person standing right next to you. That's what has helped my recovery. That's what continues to help my recovery. And I want to thank all the staff here, Mr. Dickens, Mr. Hubbard, Mr. Rayford. That man, I remember first sitting here, hearing this guy screaming, and I stood in front of him, I said, you know what, I'm gonna cop these deuces, I'm gonna walk away, Mr. Rayford, you got that. And I thank you so much because I've come to learn and respect you, and I have a lot of admiration for you guys. Thank you everyone here, thank you all for the families, thank you for the support. And I will end with this, to the newcomer, to the Met ones and the Met twos out there, CTRs, you know what? This is a journey and it doesn't stop. I shared today when I left today, when I came back today, I told somebody, I said, you know what, you leave this place and life comes back so damn fast. And coming back here, you know, gave me some sense of comfort and joy. Take this time, deal with them demons, deal with what you gotta deal with, move forward, and understand that recovery doesn't stop once you leave this place. It's an ongoing mission for the rest of your life. So that's why we have these guys out here talk about 20, 30, 40 years, still working it. Because it's something truly that you have to do every single day. I thank you all, thank you for this time, and God bless.
We need to be recording some of this stuff. Sounds good, man. That's some good stuff. All of y'all are doing a good job. Next guy we're gonna be recognizing. I don't know what to say. He's gonna come up here. He probably gonna have something to say about me. So go on. He's been waiting on this day for quite a while. Yeah, he had a little help from his peers for not following guidelines and skipping the breakfast line, inappropriate comment. Some of the help he got was apology letter. To the drop-in shelter. Style of roster check. Nothing is slick but all. 3 days help set up the PIS. 1 week eat last. So this guy's got a real special place at HT's heart, but please help me welcome 1071.
Y'all. Wonderful God, I wouldn't be standing here right now, man. Please save my life, man. There's nothing I can say bad about this place, man. This place saved my life, man. I got a couple people I want to shout out to, man. Just like you said, Rayford, one man, one vote, lights out. What the hell is Mr. Huff for giving me the opportunity to work in the planning room as a peer mentor. Me and Mr. Dickens, we always go back and forth. He asked me, don't you got a house? Yeah, this is my home right here. You know what I mean? I like to give out a shout out to Willie. Every time I open up my eyes and I was in that house with him, man, he was standing right there. Man. Come on, man. Right. Come on. He was standing right there, man. I got a good friend, Adrian. We ride and die every day, man. Right. Every day, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Sorry, see. Roy LaHarn. Okay. He was a big part of my life. But this one guy, man, I used to wait out in that courtyard every day and see this guy walk out, man, with the top hat on, the slack shoes and tie, right? Every morning I used to wait for this guy to walk out, man. And this guy is a big part of my life, man, because he made me stay here, man. Yeah. At one time, I wanted to leave this place, man, and go get high, man. But he told me, keep doing what you're doing, man, because I had a resentment against him. Because he used to show me pictures on his phone with the food in the refrigerator and all that. I used to hate that. Walked out too. You know what I mean? And he told me, he said, one day keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna be there, man. And guess what? I'm here right now. Love that guy, man. Right, man. Love the death, man. I love all y'all, man. Love you too, see. Jason, for giving me the opportunity. I went to him, said I was ready to petition out. Everybody know I was fighting cancer. He gave me a suggestion. I took the suggestion and stayed. Right? Damn, right? For all y'all out there, right? You can get you a set of these. Okay. Yeah. Give out shout out to my sponsor, Walter Brooks, for taking me through the 12 steps. Yeah, well, right? Because I never knew what no 12 steps was, right? Step 3, man. I made that decision, man. Turned my life and my will over, man. And I'm here today. And by this program, and you're gonna keep seeing me up here every day too, Dick. So get used to it. So get used to it. And when I petition now, I already answered his question before he asked. You know his thing is, am I gonna be a change maker? I already told him yeah before he even asked the question. Yes, sir, I'm gonna be a change maker. Because I was here 21 months. I was here for 21 months, man. And in my 21 months, man, this place saved my life, man. No, this place I wouldn't be staying here today, man. All right. Thank all y'all. And I love all y'all, man. Don't even start. I didn't do that. Don't start. Don't start. Don't tell you that. Markel, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Next year, we're gonna be recognizing a new alumni. It's Mr. Kevon Smith. Let's go! For the second time I just stopped writing, but he had not followed the guidelines 5 times, unattended property, PJP, inconsideration, dishonesty, and some of the help he received from his peers is
I am my own worst enemy. Tricks are for kids. 1,000 words on the man in the mirror. 1,000 words on how my words affect others. And some of these guys worked in the planning room. I'm telling you, I believe they took some of the papers out so we couldn't read what they actually did. So, and he also received a salary roster check. Keep on as a former peer mentor also. And if I forgot to mention peer mentor, y'all, please forgive. Please help me welcome Silverchip alumni. He was here attended over 475 meetings and was here over 424 days. Please help me welcome Silverchip alumni number 1072, Mr. Kevon.
So, everybody,
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. I didn't even think I was gonna make it the first night in the shelter when they told me I was gonna be on a mat on the floor. That's not really my style. But I actually did it. I fought a little bit, a lot of it. But eventually I just gave up and started believing what people was saying to me, that I am worth something and that I do have something to offer this world. My sister is here, my twin. Our relationship, because of what I chose to do, like a lot of us, became distant. But the fact that she's here tonight, it's like really big for me. So thank you.
He must have felt like he was gonna start crying. 'Cause I know you went way out there. But anyway. All right, look at here. Gallus Veterans, come on up to the front. Come on up, Gallus. This is the first time a Silverchip refused to come up to the front, so we were calling him up.
Yeah.
So since he waited to come up, now we'll read this stuff once he get up here. This man have broke every guideline here at Hillary Clinton. Yeah, he broke guidelines that wasn't even on the book. And how much money a night to stay here?
$55.
$55 a night. This man stay here 864 days. And we're gonna give him a little break, but we still want our money. He attended over 700 meetings. He was held accountable by his peers for entitlement, for poor job performance 5 times, not following the guidelines 3 times. Some of his enochs was focus, anger, fear, self-will, selfish. And some of the help he received from his peers was, Thomas is a really nice guy. He's all right. He's just kind of a loner, but I don't know what he might say when he get up there. He might don't even come up here. I don't know. Organize a Narcan drill, daily planner for 30 days, 500 words on how to improve my self-esteem, 1,000 words why important to interact with others and not isolate, why humility is a virtue. Please help me welcome Silverchip number 1073, Mr. William Gallows Beck. Okay.
That was the worst pictures you could get right there. So that was the worst. But to stand up here today and to realize that each one of us in this room is a potential to save a life or to be a person or to be somebody in their life. There's a lot of people in this room right now. I know y'all. My roommate Bobby, Skip, Chad Brazil. I mean, like everybody in here. My buddy old pal, the front desk. It's just that
the things that I didn't realize this, I could not do. People, I hated them. But I love you guys today. All right, you gotta realize, I was the person in the back in the corner, didn't know anybody, didn't want to talk to anybody. But now today, I am somebody.
That's right.
I became a real person, a person with interest, and a person with real friends, not drugs. That's why I learned how to build my ball. So, and everybody in this front row, man, we've been through it. We are not, but every single one of these guys in this row, man, especially Caesar, every single morning, I made sure he was okay. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? This is where you learn how to bring and build your foundation.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
That what, the final silver chip we're gonna be recognizing. I think he did 2 terms as a peer mentor, and we was looking through his folder, I couldn't find anything. I really believe they taking those sheets out, so we can't read off. All I know, he was sent back for return to use, and he was sent back by the, to Met one from CTR 1. I couldn't find out what that was about. Didn't go to a place at the table. Okay, but he was here over a total of 380 days and attended over 360 meetings. Please help me welcome Silver Chip alumni number 1074. Who said what, Pat?
All right, man, when I got here, I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be sober. I just wanted my family off my back. And I had something happen whenever I made it to Met 2. I had a return to use. I had a family member die. And I went to the only solution I've known, but whenever I woke up in detox, that man was still dead. So that's whenever I realized that drugs and alcohol ain't a solution. And I decided to make the best of my time here. No, I didn't get no concerns. I didn't have a suit job. But I got in that planning room, I was held accountable. If I could tell y'all anything, man, give yourself a chance. It's possible. My first week here, I was in one of these ceremonies and I was like, man, there ain't no way. I gave myself 60 days, and I was gone. Then I gave myself 9 months and I was gone. And 13 months later, I was gone. I want to thank my family.
It's all right.
I love you.
Hey, don't worry, baby. It's your day.
Cool.
It's all right.
They're back in my life today.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I want to thank Kathy.
I love you.
That's my second mom. Travis, wherever you're at, they're who. He's probably somewhere not working. They're who got me here. You know, I told them I wanted help at the time, but they got me here. They got me in the door, and for that I'll forever be grateful. The friends I met here, man, they're real friends. Before I got here, I overdosed at the beach, and the people I was with left me down there for 4 or 5 days. Today, I got real friends in my life. People that want the best for me.
Yes, sir.
This shit. This stuff is possible, man. And if you're here today, I don't care if you got a couple hours sober, you can get through this too. Thank you.
All right, hey, everybody, my name is Jason Sexton. I'm the transition case manager here at the Men's.
There you go.
Don't make the battery. Hello? I'm the transition case manager here at the Men's. Also Silver Tip number 544. I work with the men that are in CTR2. These are guys that have completed the educational portion and they're now either doing a commitment, looking for work or working and saving money for housing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna recognize all those men that have made it to CTR2 since the last ceremony. They're gonna come up here, they're gonna get a copy of their detox picture. And we also have a tradition here. The thought behind it is while we're out there running the streets, we moved all of our marbles, so they're gonna come up and they're gonna get one of the marbles out. All right. First man, Alex Kilgrove. Andrew. Keith Price. Ryan Brown. Ryan. Jimmy Hicks. Don McMillan. Clayton Lamb. James Tabor. Christopher Paul. Chris Tallman. Matt Warren. Jones Jr. Let's go. Gary Pearson. Frank Detweiler.
Okay, I'm kind of loud. Congratulations. All of it. I'm Tara Edwards. I am Enterprise Coordinator and I am Silvership number 66. Yeah. I really hate being in front of all of y'all. So no, I get the honor and privilege tonight to recognize an individual who has worked with us for 15 years. And it's really a huge accomplishment because I know, like, for myself, before I got here, I couldn't hold a child. So to be somewhere at this amount of time is really significant. Daniel Malden is one of our salespeople at our thrift store. And so probably about 6 or 7 years ago, we moved it to a different location. That's when he was hired in the store. And I always say our thrift store is almost like a local bar, right? Like, people know you by name. When you go in our thrift store, it's like a family. Like, they know customers coming in, they know what they like, you know, and Daniel helped start that. He helped start getting to know people coming in and making them feel like they're part of our family, you know. So with that, Daniel.
My name is Daniel and I'm an addict. And I'm also silver chipper number 358. And congratulations to all you guys.
Thank you.
Great job. Due to time, I just want to say thank you all for this. And I am truly grateful to be here. It's an honor and a privilege to receive this. So thank y'all. All right, this has been a great silver chip ceremony. We have a tradition where we line up based on silver chip year. I do want to reiterate that tax survey is for both alumni and folks that are former participants. If you touch base in this program, you can fill that survey out. Property taxes, W-2s, we collect rent information. We're trying to show the community we're making progress with folks. If you silver chip between 2001 and 2005, please come on up. Go around. 2006 to 2010. Two 2011 to 2015. 2016 to 2020.
on. 2022. Twenty 23. Gonna make a splash. You can walk down that. You guys can pop up. Yeah, you can pop on up. If you silver chipped in 2024, please come up. Thank y'all so much for coming.